Welcome to my channel Learning History Made Easy. In today's video, we will be discussing about the political science topic Human Rights Movement. Before going into the video, if anyone is seeing the channel for the first time or if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe and share it with your friends. And also click the bell button to receive notifications whenever I upload new videos. So without wasting time, let us get into the video. So as I have told, today's video is about human rights movements. So what are human rights? Human rights are those rights which are inherent to the human beings and they are entitled to enjoy these rights without distinction of race, color, religion, language, gender and other status. So whatever differences they have in their race or color or religion or gender, every human beings are entitled to enjoy certain rights. That rights are called as human rights. There is no discrimination regarding these human rights. Now, violations of human rights in many countries have led to international organizations to take measures to protect them at global level. Now, these human rights are being violated in many countries. So, this have led the international organizations to make measures to protect the human rights at global level. Now, the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, that is Universal Declaration of Human Rights, UDHR, was accepted on 10th December 1948 by the United Nations through its resolution. So, you know, United Nations is an international organization. So, this United Nations have accepted the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, UDHR, on 10th December 1948. Now, the basic purpose behind this is general interest. The purpose behind this Universal Declaration is general interest. The violations of human rights is multifarious. Now, they are what the violations of human rights, they are to protect civil liberty. So, why is this Universal Declaration of Human Rights accepted? So, first is to protect civil liberty. Constitution of India guaranteed right to equality in part 3 to the citizens. See, according to Constitution of India, in part 3, it has said about the right to equality. That is, all the citizens will be treated as equal. But what happens in actual practice? In actual practice, Dalits, women, children, all are being suppressed and exploited. But in constitution they are telling about right to equality, but in actual practice certain groups like Dalits, women, children, all of them are being suppressed and exploited. To avoid such situations, to avoid such atrocities, human rights activists are struggling hard to create awareness. So, to create awareness among people, human rights activists are struggling very hard. To remove slavery, that is another important aim of this Universal Declaration of Human Rights, to remove slavery. Slavery is actually constitutionally banned, but it is active in many parts of the country. According to the law, according to constitution, slavery is banned, but still it is active in many parts of the country. Instances like child labor, bonded labor, etc. are seen very frequently. So when we learned about peasant movement, we learned bonded labor. Landlords are making them to work like bonded labor, child labor. All these instances are seen frequently. Even though it is constitutionally banned, it is still existing. Next is to protect family life. Every citizens have the right to family life. Intercaste and interreligious marriages are not acceptable in many families. See, every citizen is having the right to family life. But regarding marriages, intercaste marriage, interreligious marriages, etc. are still not acceptable in many families. And they can go even up to the extent of Maryada Hatye. That is, if any member of the family has done intercaste or interreligious marriages, they even go to the extent of killing the person for the protecting their family's name or fame. So Maryada Hatye still exists in many parts. Dowry harassment many a time ends up in either suicide or murder. Another issue is dowry harassment, and because of dowry harassment it ends up in suicide or murder. So this also is a big issue. Next one to this Universal Declaration of Human Rights to protect the rights of the Dalits. So as I have told, the right to equality is there, but still people like the Dalits or children are being exploited. So injustice, atrocities, etc. is a clear violation of human rights. And when it comes to the Dalits, these instances are more. They are being treated not equal with the others. Many instances show that injustice happened towards them. All these are clear violation of human rights. Next is reject to file cases. So cases are not filed sometimes due to interference of some politicians or someone belonging to dominant caste. So if a person belonging to a lower caste files a case against a higher class person, the files are rejected, the case is rejected because of the interference of some politicians or some higher class people. So all these issues are the main causes for these human rights movements. So when you see that the main causes to protect civil liberty, to remove slavery, to protect family life, to protect the rights of Dalits, reject to file cases. So authorities do not respond positively and they do not provide medical aid which is urgently required in many cases. So if for example a rape case happened, immediate medical facility is required, immediate response is required. So sometimes when the victim belongs to a lower class, it does not happen. So authorities do not respond properly and they do not provide medical aid which is urgently required in some cases. So these are the main causes of the human rights movements. Now let us see the political implications. So first one here, National Human Rights Commission NHRC. The commission came into existence on 8th January 1994. The National Human Rights Commission came into existence on 8th January 1994 and it consists of chairman who is retired or sitting Chief Justice of India along with members. So this National Human Rights Commission, it has a chairman. This chairman is a retired or sitting Chief Justice of India along with the members. The commission has to prepare a list of human rights and get the approval by the government whenever violation is done. So what does this National Human Rights Commission do? It prepares a list of human rights and gets the approval from the government whenever violations are being done, and systematic inquiries to be conducted. So when any issues come, the Human Rights Commission has to do systematic inquiry. They have to find out what happened, how did it happen, inquiry should be conducted. This commission has to enact new laws whenever the existing law do not cater to the needs of the inquiry. So in case of situations, they have to even enact new laws. See, for example, when existing laws do not cater to the need, they have to enact new laws. So all these things should be done by the National Human Rights Commission, that is NHRC. Other than National Human Rights Commission, you have the State Human Rights Commission. So as per the Human Rights Act of India, each state is authorized to establish a State Human Rights Commission consisting of chairman, again who is a retired or sitting Supreme Court judge or Chief Justice of High Court along with its members. So every state should have a State Human Rights Commission. And this State Human Rights Commission consists of, first is chairman. This chairman will be the retired or sitting Supreme Court judge or Chief Justice of High Court. That will be the chair. That person will be the chairman along with the members. The commission was set up in Karnataka in 2005 in the same model as national level. Same like the National Human Rights Commission, State Human Rights Commission also will be there, and in Karnataka it was established in 2005. Now next is child rights. Violation of human rights, particularly on child rights, are seen everywhere. So especially when it comes to child labor, all these violation of human rights are seen on child rights in many places. The Deputy Commissioner is authorized to look into details of exploitation on children. So regarding exploitation on children, the Deputy Commissioner is authorized to see into the details. Measures are to be taken to register the complaints through child helpline. So in any case or any issues, they have a child helpline. So through this child helpline, these cases can be or complaints can be registered in matters related to child labor, child abuse and other things. So that is child rights. Next is creating awareness. Speedy disposal of grievances registered in the commission at different levels prove that people are definitely aware of the movements and its achievement. See, now the grievances or the complaints are seen very seriously, and speedy disposal or speedy remedies are given to the problems. So this makes us understand that people are aware of these movements and it has had a lot of achievements. So the political implications of human rights movement, one is National Human Rights Commission NHRC, then you have State Human Rights Commission, child rights and creating awareness. So all these are the points regarding the human rights movement. Now let us see some question answers. Expand UDHR, that is Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Expand NHRC, National Human Rights Commission. When was the Human Rights Commission established in Karnataka? 2005. When was the National Human Rights Commission established? 8th January 1994. Name the head who protect the human rights in districts, that is Deputy Commissioner. What is the meaning of human rights? Human rights are those rights which are inherent to human beings, is entitled to enjoy without distinction of race, language, gender and any other status. What is Maryada Hatya? That is, elders of the family, in order to maintain family respect and values, go to the extent of even killing their daughters if she is heading towards an intercaste or interreligious marriage. That is called as Maryada Hatya. What are the causes for human rights movements? All the causes in the first part we have explained. Explain the causes and political implications of human rights movement. So answer is in two parts. So first you have to write all the causes, then you have to write the political implications like National Human Rights Commission, State Human Rights Commission, all those points you have to write, and then explain the points in details. So these are the points regarding the human rights movement. So I hope you have understood all the points very clearly. In case of any doubts, you can ask in the comment section. And also don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Your likes and shares will be of a great encouragement for me to make more and more videos. So I hope to see you all soon in the coming video. Thank you for watching.